Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of EETV, where we strive to bring you everything in entertainment. Well, I hope you enjoyed the fourth season of Cobra Kai. It was great. I binge watched it myself on New Year's Day, 5 hours straight. It was wonderful. Now, just like I said before, we like to think outside of the box here on EETV. So instead of a review, no review, we are going to do season 5 predictions. And then the next couple of videos will be character growth videos showing you how each character grew in season 4 based on their dojo affiliation. So there'll be one for Eagle Fang, there'll be one for Miyagi-Do, there'll be one for Cobra Kai, and all the characters affiliated with said dojo. With that said, let's get started with season 5 predictions. Okay. Double Cross by Terry Silver. We know now that Mike Barnes is coming back because he said, "Don't worry about Cobra Kai. That I'll be calling a couple of friends." So instantly, we know Mike Barnes is back. And also, I wonder if the creators and casting directors, they've done this so far, but let's see if they do it again. If they'll have I'm trying to recall their names. Snake and Dennis. Yeah, Snake and Dennis from season 3. And if you don't remember Snake and Dennis, those were the two henchmen that were with Mike Barnes when they were dangling Daniel over the edge of the cliff when he wanted to plant the bonsai tree. Yeah, let's see if they have the wherewithal to put Snake and Dennis in season 5. That would be great. So we know that Mike Barnes is back, and possibly Snake and Dennis. That would be good. If you were paying attention, when you saw Daniel speaking to Mr. Miyagi when he was at his gravestone, I mean, anybody who's been a fan of the series, since the movie, know he was talking about Chosen, and they showed Chosen, when they panned the camera around. So I'm glad to have that there. Yeah, I mean, small prediction, but that you already know, Chosen is going to train both the students from the Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do to beat Cobra Kai. My prediction, though, is that it'll be a showdown, much like there was a showdown in Karate Kid 2. It won't be to the death, but I think, they built that massive Okinawan, the Okinawan sparring pad. It'd be a waste if they didn't really use it for a showdown instead of just some training sequences. I think at the end of season 5 that Cobra Kai is going to be against the combined dojos of Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do, and they will be fighting on the Okinawan sparring pad in a tournament-like setting, like a homemade tournament based on points, and the winner would take the winner would be able to stay, and the loser would have to pack up and go. And also with saying that, I don't know if, I saw an article that they weren't ending it in season 5, but if Terry Silver and Cobra Kai Dojo if they're defeated in season 5, I do predict that Johnny will get the Cobra Kai Dojo back. This is my small prediction, but who knows? We'll have to see if that one comes through. The other prediction I made, if you saw my other videos, is that Julie was going to train Aisha. That did not come to prediction. I didn't set that in stone. I was just putting that out there to see, that's a good way they could have put her back in the series. I'm glad they had an episode in there to show what happened to Aisha. With that said, because I'm a big fan of the series, as you already know, I got to change my prediction again. I think they will bring Julie in the series, Hilary Swank, but this time, maybe she will either train Tori or Sam or both of them. Or Devin could be related to Julie and could receive some extra training and then goes about fighting. If they don't have Hilary Swank in there, because we don't know her schedule, maybe if she's her aunt or something like that, they could put it in like, I got some more firepower because you know how hyped she was about learning martial arts. And they could have her in there for one episode like they had Allie. Some more other predictions. That I'll predict that Kreese will change his ways because his story matched how Johnny's story ended at the end of season 2 with him losing the dojo. Johnny in the end of season 2 losing the dojo to Kreese, and now vice versa. Kreese is having a heart and wanted to have Tori win the tournament on her own merit and skill, and now he lost said dojo to Silver. I also predict that Johnny will turn things around and he will regain the dojo at some point. I said that earlier in this video, but I think he'll gain control of Cobra Kai again before they end the series. And I threw this out there during my last Cobra Kai video. I'll say it again. I do think that Tori is somehow related to Kreese. Now, I'm holding up a small torch. Maybe it might be Mike Barnes, but I think it'd be more of an impact because they kept showing Kreese's backstory and see how he's taking a liking to Tori and how he wanted her to win in her own marriage at the end of season 4 when she's fighting Samantha in the women's final match. I think also Robbie will get his redemption arc was from his father Johnny to help Kenny because Kenny's going all dark side now fast after he was being bullied, and now he's the bully after his poor treatment of Anthony and his friends. And because of this, I think Anthony will start to learn Miyagi-Do to protect himself from Kenny. I also think that either another prediction, either Stingray will recant his testimony or it'll be found out that Terry Silver was the one that really beat up Stingray. So I think, and remember at the time, Terry Silver was drinking, so he wasn't thinking straight. Might have forgot the cameras were rolling. So that could be a possibility of how they discovered that Terry Silver was the one who put Stingray in a coma and not John Kreese. And the last prediction, I think Kenny will be heavily influenced by Terry Silver because you can see now that Robbie is starting to show more of a heart because what he doesn't want Kenny to be completely evil and not showing any mercy. And Tori is starting to show kindness towards Sam because she realized that she was wrong and she needs help. So you can see how both Tori and Robbie are starting to get the beginning of their redemption arcs along with John Kreese. So that will lead to Kenny being heavily influenced by Terry Silver to go a little bit further. I think. We'll see. Well, I'm glad that you spent this time with me going over the predictions for season 5. There possibly might also be a season 6. We will find out. Make sure to watch my other videos. You're going to get 3 more videos on Cobra Kai coming up. Remember, I'm going to do 3 videos based on the character growth in season 4, based on each dojo faction. One for Eagle Fang, one from Cobra Kai, and one for Miyagi-Do, and how each of the characters associated with that dojo have grown. I'll see you on the next video. And remember, Cobra Kai never dies. Like, share, and subscribe if you feel like it. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you, everybody, and take care. is John Kreese's granddaughter. John Kreese will be identified as Tori's grandfather through Tori's aunt, the slimy snake-like aunt that we met that wanted to take over Tori's mother's estate. When she spoke to her, I think that's how John Kreese will be identified as being the grandfather of Tori.